Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. It's the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Baylor is still trying to right the ship during Dave Aranda's tenure, but they have made some big moves in the transfer portal to get back to dominance in college football. DJ Lagway, who struggled in his sophomore season at Florida, looks to be healthy and ready to rock, and they are ready to prove that they can be one of the top teams in the Big 12 yet again. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Bears ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. And this guy's developed quite nicely as a security blanket for his quarterback. Running inside, it's Miller. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. Punts it out of the air. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Looking to pass. It's Baker. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. That's caught. It's Wilkerson. Plows through the defense. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Wants to keep it in the air. Gets rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Way back close to his end zone as he makes the catch. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Baylor's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes DJ Lagway, transfer from Florida. He's been able to put together a solid resume, and we're anxious to see what he can do in this one. The run inside. It's Turner. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Lagway wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
And Baylor's a team, man, it's been interesting to watch them because offensively, they make no bones about it. They want to throw the ball all over the yard. And what do? To replace their stud from a year ago, they go in the portal. They get DJ Lagway, a guy that can spin it, has had some high moments, also had some inconsistencies, Palmer. So I'm interested to watch this young man at the helm.
Yeah, the big key, I think, for Baylor is this coaching staff getting the most out of DJ Lagway because you said it, David. He was one of the most recruited players players and Gatorade Player of the Year in high school for a reason. His ceiling is so high. The issue, though, has been the consistency. If this coaching staff can get him to play his A-game week in, week out, this Baylor offense is going to be impossible to stop.
Again, it's Lagway. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. Catch is made at the 15. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. The Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. Pressure coming. On the move, he fires. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Baker. Makes the catch. It's Wilkerson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. DB's right up on the receivers. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this...
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Got a man. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Caught close to the marker, it's Miller. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. It's a draw. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's Lagway to pass. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Baker. Rushes on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Spin. That's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football. But, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football. The defense gets the ball back.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes the grab and room to run. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? On the option. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Hand off from the shotgun. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. And it's on the guy behind center to get this offense going. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't done much up top.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To throw, it's Baker. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Inside, touchdown Bulldogs. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 45, on his way. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Lagway. Moving out to the right. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
4th down, Lagway. Fires to the right. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Quick strike complete. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Got it behind the line. It's Fenley. Tripped up for the tackle.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Punt is on its way. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And the Bears are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Lagway. That's caught. It's Turner. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Baker. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll get it out to the 14 before going out of bounds. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the missed connection on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Just needs a crack to get a return. Slips through the line. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Miller. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Lagway wants to throw. Going deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Finds his target down the middle. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Baylor's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Picked up a few on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. He'll pull it on the read. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Louisiana Tech, 14, Baylor, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's Lagway to pass. Release to the back. Got a man, it's Turner. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out and ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Oh, he's got some space. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Give to the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Right on the money. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Some misdirection with the counter. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And he tried to pin him deep with that. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gets the back moving. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another
makes the grab in their space. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. He wants to change this route. Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. Working that left side now. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And those plays are never going to be on the highlight tapes, but man, you love a QB that on 3rd down can understand space and can understand how to check the football down, let their running back do the rest, get the first down, move the sticks, so then you can make the big play later on in this drive.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats and what has been a tight ball game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Running inside, it's Morris. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throwing, Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Miller. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Bears will hustle to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Under fire. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor. They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Lagway. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana Tech starts this drive as the offense, they've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
Wants to throw. It's Baker. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
I think the biggest thing you're probably disappointed in on offense is your lack of success running the football. And they've tried to give this guy the ball a few times in this game. Here we are in the 4th quarter. Still not a lot to show for it. Game really close in this juncture. And you just wonder how many more times are they going to give him a try handing the ball off.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. With the draw, it's Brooks. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. The run inside. It's Miller. Maybe some room here. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Wilkerson. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Baker. Trying to set up the screen. Across the 25. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The option, the keeper. Oh, what a cut! He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
But I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long. But in a big spot in the 4th quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Flagway wants to throw. The quick out. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Bringing the heat. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, They got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about